Welcome back. In case you forgot, we only have 3 more days left until winter officially begins in the Northern Hemisphere. That's going to be happening this Thursday at 9:27 in the evening, and that's when the winter solstice will occur. The winter solstice is when the sun is angled directly over the Tropic of Capricorn in the Southern Hemisphere, and that will result in our shortest day or shortest daylight hours for the day and our longest night of the year. So the season will officially be in full swing by then, just in time for Christmas. And a lot of us are already doing our Christmas traveling, but if you haven't done so already, just know that around the nation, the weather is looking decent across the southeast, the central, and western United States, except once you get to the coast, the west coast, that's where you start to run into rain and mountain snow. Even a little bit of light snow in the New England states for tomorrow. But as a whole, looking at relatively decent conditions for traveling tomorrow as well as Wednesday. Nice quiet weather and unseasonably warm. What about Friday? Well, showers and a few thunderstorms across Texas, showers extending along a disturbance up into the Great Lakes and Chicago, more showers across the desert Southwest, and of course, rain and mountain snow across the Pacific Northwest. But here at home, our weather is still looking calm for Friday as well as Saturday. Heading to the Central Plains for Saturday, still looking at showers, low pressure likely developing across the Southwest. That could bring us some potential moisture. Not necessarily for Saturday here in the Northern Plains, but Sunday could result in some snow showers, just depending on how far north this disturbance goes and if we have enough moisture. And also always depends on the arrival time of the colder air making its way into place. So that will be our next chance of snow come the Northern Plains into the weekend. Other than that, looking great. 40s for Saturday. Sunday is when we have to watch out for that storm system to see if and how much snow we could get. But temperature-wise, we are still looking at above normal temperature. Still Christmas Day, extremes 48. That's the warmest it's ever been on Christmas Day in Minot back in 1999, whereas in 1996, the entire state only had highs in the teens below zero. And as far as our snowiest Christmas Day, where we received 3.8 inches on Christmas Day back in 1950, that still holds as the snowiest Christmas Day in Minot. Temperatures mostly in the 20s region-wide, even some 30s still across the south and southeast. Cloud cover is going to stick around the region for tonight as well as tomorrow. So not the sunniest days, but we're still going to be a bit on the milder side. So for tomorrow, consider it mostly cloudy. Morning lows are going to be mostly, let's say, in the teens, but 30s, even 40s, Joe, will be returning by winter day and beyond.
All right, thank you so much for that, Henry.